The Executive Committee of the National Economic Council (ECNEC) approves 12 projects with an outlay of Taka 7,150 crore. Bagherhat will have 4 parliamentary constituencies and in Ghazipur 5, High Court's verdict. Government will decide about referendum soon, says Environment Advisor. Election Commission is pledge-bound to organize a fair and acceptable election. There is no alternative to a good election to remove the black history, says Election Commissioner Anwarul Islam. No one would be given any port terminal by harming the country, says the shipping advisor while inaugurating Pothinga container terminal. Trial of the killing of Shohid Abu Saeed would be completed by January. Prosecutor Mizanul Islam expresses hope. A young man arrested on charges of cocktail attack. Combing operation begins to arrest all involved. Security has been beefed up in all religious sites. The chief advisor's press wing statement. 8 dead and 24 injured in explosion in car near Delhi's Red Fort. And in Sylhet, Bangladesh to face Ireland tomorrow in first test of 2-match series. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. I am Ruya Zabin. You have just heard the headlines. Now news in details. The Executive Committee of the National Economic Council (ECNEC) has approved 12 development projects involving 7,150 crore 21 lakh taka. The entire amount will be financed from the government's own resources. The approval was given at the 5th ECNEC meeting at the NEC with Chief Advisor and ECNEC Chairperson Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus in the chair. Among the approved projects, 8 are new projects, 2 are revised ones, while 2 projects received time extensions without cost escalation, said a Planning Ministry press release. Some important projects out of the 12 approved projects are important rural infrastructure development in Maniganj district with 450 crore taka, rural infrastructure development in Shatkhira district with 1,930 crore taka, and improvement of minor irrigation system in Haur areas of constituencies to 3 and increase Ghazipur's 5 constituencies to 6. The HC bench of Justice Shashanka Shekhar Sarkar and Justice Faisal Hassan Arif delivered the verdict after hearing a read petition challenging the EC's decision. The court directed the authorities concerned to reinstate 4 constituencies of Bagherhat and 5 for Ghazipur. Barrister Sheikh Mohammad Zakir Hussain appeared for the petitioner, while Deputy Attorney General Barrister Mohammad Mehdi Hassan represented the state. Earlier on July 30, the Election Commission proposed cutting Bagherhat's constituencies to 3 ahead of the 13th parliamentary election. The decision was finalized through a gazette on September 4. Earlier, EC also issued another gazette increasing Ghazipur's constituencies from 5 to 6. A views exchange meeting on out-of-the-country voting (OCV) with officials of the Oceania and Asia region Bangladesh High Commissions and Expatriates was held at the auditorium of Nirbachan Bhavan. The Election Commissioner, Brigadier General retired Abul Fazal Mohammad Sanaullah, presided over the meeting. EC's Senior Secretary Akhtar Ahmed and senior officials were present. Bangladesh High Commission officials from the Asia-Oceania region and expatriates were present virtually at the meeting. The meeting was told that to meet the expectations of expatriate voters, the postal vote BD app would be inaugurated on November 18, and work is progressing in this direction. It was also told that the national parliamentary election would be held in the first half of February next year, and expatriates would be able to take part in the polls following all rules. A day-long workshop titled Identifying and Overcoming the Challenges Faced by Polling Officials in the Electoral Process was held in Kumilla today. The event was organized by the Election Commission Secretariat and the Regional Election Office of Kumilla at the Bangladesh Academy for Rural Development, BARD, this morning. Election Commissioner Mohammad Anwarul Islam Shorkar attended the workshop as the chief guest. He said the future of the country depends on the 13th National Parliamentary election. The Election Commission is committed to ensuring a fair and transparent election. He added there is no reason to be afraid of the upcoming election. The expectation of 18 crore people is to have a good election. The Commissioner also noted that the Election Commission has been criticized in the past, but this time it must erase the stigma and deliver a credible and exemplary election to the nation. The prosecution of the International Crimes Tribunal (ICT) expressed hope that the trial of the Crimes Against Humanity case lodged over the killing of Begum Rokeya University Rangpur student Abu Said during the July mass uprising would be concluded by January 2026. The 12th prosecution witness today testified in the case against 30 accused, including former Vice-Chancellor Hasibur Rashid. The trial will be completed by January, hoped the prosecutor Mizanul Islam. Earlier in the day, Begum Rokeya University student Akib Reza Khan, who helped the injured Abu Said onto a rickshaw towards hospital for treatment, testified as prosecution witness. He blamed university authorities for the killing and named accused ASI Amir Hussain, Constable Shujan Chandra, and several other teachers and staff of the universities. Akib Reza Khan said the brutal killing occurred due to the inaction, silence, and negligence of university authorities. 6 of the 30 accused who have so far been arrested were produced before the court today. The martyr's family lodged a complaint on January 13, 2025, accusing 25 individuals in connection with the killing. Advisor to the Ministry of Environment, Forests and Climate Change, Saida Rizwana Hassan, said the government's decision regarding the implementation of the July National Charter and the proposed referendum will be announced soon. She said this while speaking to reporters at her office in the Secretariat today. Asked what the government would do next, she said the government has made its position clear. In many areas, political parties have already reached an agreement. For the issues where no consensus has been reached, parties are expected to sit together and arrive at a solution to inform the government. She added that the government is consulting with all stakeholders while keeping a potential solution in mind and will announce the final decision very soon. Responding to a question, the advisor said the government's door is always open to everyone. Quality university education in the field of artificial intelligence or AI and digital technology is a must to cope with transformative change during the 4th Industrial Revolution. Special Assistant to Chief Advisor Faiz Ahmed Taib said this while addressing the concluding session of the core trainer training for National University IT curriculum. CT Division Secretary Sheesh Haider Chaudhry presided over the session. Among others, Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam, Vice Chancellor of National University Professor Dr. A.S.M. Amanullah and Planning Commission member Dr. Qayyum Ara Begum addressed the occasion. Faiz Ahmed Taib said the university education and curriculum should reflect the need of the industries. He said IT education should be disseminated at the grassroots level. Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam said the quality and number of efficient engineers will determine the quality of the future of the country. He urged all to stress on the fidelity of engineering education. No terminal at any port will be handed over to anyone at the cost of the country's interests, said Advisor on Shipping Brigadier General Retired M. Shakawat Hussain. He made the remarks while inaugurating the Laldia Container Terminal in Chattogram this morning. Port Chairman Rear Admiral M. Muniruzzaman was also present at the event. The advisor further stated that foreign management is necessary to transform Chattogram Port into an international standard facility. He said the Chattogram Port Authority is constructing the container terminal on 32 acres of land, with 14 acres designated for the yard area. This will increase the port's capacity by 10,000 container units. He also mentioned that all stakeholders were consulted before increasing the port tariff. Later, the advisor inaugurated a transport terminal near the Bay Terminal area along the coast of the Bay of Bengal. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has alleged that a certain group is trying to foil the upcoming general election by creating division in the society using religion. He made the allegation today while speaking at a views exchange meeting with freedom fighters and their descendants in Thakurgaon. Fakhrul said that the country was liberated through the supreme sacrifice of millions of people in 1971. As the nation cannot forget 1971, it will also not forget 2024. The BNP Secretary General also said that the people of Bangladesh cannot compromise with those who had killed freedom fighters and their family members. BNP Standing Committee member Dr. Abdul Moin Khan said the mass uprising of 2024 was not merely the outcome of a 36 days movement, but the result of a relentless 16 years long struggle. He made the remarks this morning while speaking at the publication ceremony of a documentary photo album titled The Bloody 36 Days of the July Uprising and Justice, held at the BNP Chairperson's Gulshan office. Moin Khan said that many BNP leaders and activists sacrificed their lives in the struggle against Sheikh Hasina's fascist regime. They endured imprisonment, torture, and countless cases. It was their collective sacrifice that led to the People's Movement on August 5, he added. BNP's cultural wing Jashus organized the function. Jashus president and actor Hilal Khan presided over the event. Actor Ashrafuddin Ahmed Ujjwal attended the program as special guest. The Dhaka Metropolitan Police DMP has arrested a 28-year-old man in connection with a series of recent cocktail attacks in the capital. Initial police investigation has identified him as a member of Chhatra League, the outlawed student wing of the deposed Awami League, whose activities have been banned by the government. The suspect is being interrogated regarding multiple incidents, including the cocktail explosions on the premises of Carcrail's St. Mary's Cathedral and St. Joseph's School, a Catholic-run famous educational institution. The DMP, in coordination with the Rapid Action Battalion RAB, has intensified a citywide manhunt to apprehend all individuals involved in these heinous and cowardly acts of violence. Security has been stepped up in all churches and religious establishments of all faiths in the capital. The interim government has reiterated its unwavering commitment to safeguarding interfaith unity and communal harmony, declaring that any attempt to disrupt the nation's religious coexistence will be met with the full weight of the law. A firefighting rescue and first aid training and drill was held today at the Bangladesh Television Auditorium. During the fire drill, participants received hands-on training on safety measures during fire incidents, evacuation procedures, and the proper use of firefighting equipment. Zone 5 Commander Faisalur Rahman led the training session. Bangladesh Television Deputy Director General Admin and Finance Mohammad Rokunuddin, Chief Engineer Mohammad Masud Bhuiya, Director Admin Sonia Binte Tabib and General Manager Nurul Azam, along with officials and employees from various departments, were present at that time. Now, international news.